Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Red Alert 3 replay. Spawn on the right side as the Blue Allies player, and I completely forgot to look names. KingKong. Spawn on the left side as the Magenta Empire player, we have SaLeeN99. Two instant dojos coming on up, we got instant generator going on down. We got dogs. Really say dog. This instant dojo has deployed on down. We'll be deploying the engineer. We'll spot this dog. He's probably going to try a crush move on top of the dog. Actually, no, he's deploying it out, so he's going to need to deploy out. Yep, there is Imperial Warrior, not engineer first. Likely we'll see a bonsai charge. Or not. But this is exposed. Dog can run up and protect and kill the engineer, but he does have a handful of pure warriors here now. Ooh, getting both bursts onto the dog. Does take him down. Large number of peacekeepers here, including one javelin. The javelin's probably just trying to make sure instant dojos don't pop up and try to crush his infantry. There is one tank buster here. Actually, three tank busters. Dog here, trying to stop deploying any refineries, but it's I don't think the dog's in the right spot. I think he needs to be right here. Bomb run does come on in. Takes out at least one pure warrior. And perhaps... Let's see, how many tank busters are left? I don't see any tank busters. They're sudden transport, so those tank busters are in there. There's a single instant dojo here. Bomber run come on in. That may be the sudden. Yeah, that is the sudden transport. It's like, wait a second. Apollos to come through. He may wonder why that was not landed. Maybe it was a miss micro, but he probably doesn't realize it's going to be that's a sudden transport. Ooh, try to go forward with shields, but getting crushed by the dojo cord. And nice, great work there with the Imperial Warriors. Probably should perhaps deploy the instant dojo and sell it at this point. Sudden transport's still going around. I think the sudden transport... That was the sudden transport. This is just a regular Mecha Tengu, so he guessed the right one. Or maybe just saw that target and just decides to say, yeah, you're dead now. Two refineries, three refineries. The Empire Player is only on two refineries at the moment. Soon to be a third. We're doing some damage on that dojo. Does set off that Defender VX in time. Wait, is it Defender VX when it's in gun mode and XV when it's in anti-aircraft mode? I think I just realized that. This dojo's actually, he's not selling it off immediately, so he's gonna keep it around. I suppose it won't get much for a sell-off anyways. VX. Nope, it does not change the XV. Good damage on that. Apollo does use the return to command. We do have these Imperial Warriors getting some good damage onto the airfield. Jet Tengu's coming on in, may get a kill on one of those Vindicators, but he's going to go across a lot of anti-aircraft. Does get one of the Apollos. Does get the Vindicator, nice targeting, jumps on down, and it's probably going to be a bit more annoying to some of these forces, or you're going to escape out to sea. What are you going to turn here? Does sell off that dojo. As was the Defender VX. Our number of jet, now Jet Tengus. Redeploys MCV in the low ground. Get some damage on that Imperial Warrior, killing them off entirely. And these units are trying to make their advance. There's no walls here, but quickly build up some walls. Ore Collector will go down. Over here, we do got crowd getting, but he does avoid it with his Ore Collector. Over here, Jet Tengus is engaging. Does stop to kill off one of the Ore Collectors. It is trying to breed those Ore Collector. We got a single Tsunami taken out here. Kills off one of the IFBs. He needs to target the other IFB. That's a more building damager. And he will save that ore refinery. Paul is still chilling out here. Striker VX could start moving over towards here. He has to be very careful of that Apollo. He knows these Apollos are here. And another Striker VX does get some good damage there. And he's all going on cooldown for a bit of time. Big oversight. That ore refinery, it was because that dog had to be misplaced. Does kill off the dog now. He may just need to build a second ore collector just to make sure that's mining more efficiently. Starting to get some damage onto that refinery. Doc's core coming out, so I'm probably going to try to eye some. Why not Nagatana, but probably eventually some Shogun. Another cryo shot, but misses the collector once again. Good damage across the line, but the Striker VXs may just need to camp out here for the time being. Great bomb slots, getting 3 tank busters. You got a boot camp here, deploying out some units.
Call for backup.
Has to deploy out a armor facility. Does have 1 level of clearance, so she can be able to pull out some Guardian tanks. Does freeze that ore collector, but does take out Cryocopter in return. Tiny point defense drones. Not any defense up here. Did slowly repair that refinery. Tank Buster does get frozen and killed. And does freeze his MCV, preventing crushes. Does immediately deploy out with his MCV. And does take out that Cryocopter. Apollo's coming in, but they will receive lots of anti-aircraft fire. Doesn't even take out the Jet Tengu, loses 2 Apollos. And the tree path was not good, losing that entire Air Force. Only 1 Vindicator remaining, and he needs a bit of vindication. This, well, I would not have put the Docks Corps there. In case this gets destroyed now, and the dockyard doesn't get destroyed, then he has to put the refinery back in the same location. If he whip on the other side, he can still get his repairs, but also have the opportunity to replace it in a better spot. Yari mini subs, likely go and put some missiles here, and then suicide bomb the multi-gunner turret. Does suicide bomb there. We do have the large assault here, but there's a good number of tsunami tanks as well as some anti-aircraft strikers. They can turn the chopper VXs, but there's too many javelins in the region for that. In fact, the Allied army is quite dangerous at the moment. Tsunami tanks trying to go forward, trying to slip through the lines, trying to get some crushes. None of the tsunami tanks are going down, but none of the Guardian tanks have gone down. Tsunami tanks are trying to engage. Guardian tanks are getting quite moved across the line. The more Guardian tanks are being deployed. He does have a mainframe core, but he doesn't have time to upgrade one of his facilities. MCD's trying to make his advance, but not going all too well. Tsunami tanks getting some good damage in, but there's good damage on the MCD, but that could be repaired up by an engineer. Trying to charge up forward, does get a number of the Javelin troops. Only 1 Javelin troop remains. Tank busters are here as well. Does get a number of kills. 1, 2 heroic tank busters. A single Dolphin's here, but he puts in the ore collector of his machine gun turret. Is using the Cryogeddon. Will he get the Cryo Blast? Will freeze the oh, he's hitting the one wall segment, it's not getting it, but he's going straight for the fighter. He does take it out. Is not getting the ore collector here. And so he does have some spare ore collectors now. Yari Misa does take out the needs a suicide bomb. That's a heroic ACV. And that's a elite ore collector. Hydrofoil's out in the field. Weapon jamming the elite ore collector because he knows how dangerous it is. Ore collectors, now there's 2 of them. How are Leonardo supposed to deal with 2 ore collectors with guns? Naval Dockyard does go down, but there's still a single Yari MiG sub. Tsunami tanks coming in support. We do got assault. There's too many ore collectors. 1, 2. Okay, 3, 4. Why are there so many ore collectors? Wave Force Artillery does get a good shot there onto the assault destroyer. Does do a quick tap to follow up, a double tap. Now there is an elite Wave Force Artillery, which can be very effective or not very effective. one of those harder artillery pieces to use, but also a bit more reliable, since once it charges up, there's no way to dodge shots. Place up for me building ore collectors everywhere. Just keep ore collectors next to your refineries, just so in case one of them goes down, you have instant replacement. You could bring them in for 8 dog tools. I think they're going to be used as 8 dog tools. That is a shrunken down Wave Force artillery piece. He still has the Mecha Bay. The amount of guarding takes here, King Oni will be quite good. The bold charges will be shrunken. He at least got 1 Guardian tank there. That seems like a little bit heavier than a Guardian tank. Maybe that was just 2 Guardian tanks there. Because it does go through everything in between, so if you target something in the back line, it will annihilate. Yep, like that. Got the damage on the War Factory and the Guardian tank in front of it. Oh, that's a spy. Does disguise as a Javelin troop. He does not have those ore collectors. He needs those ore collectors on the front line, but we doesn't know that there's a spy. That's a spy right there. I'm gonna keep him selected. Actually, keep track of that face. That face is gonna be very, very important. There's a multi-gunner. He's gonna load up inside the. Nope, now he's gonna load up inside the better multi-gunner. We'll freeze that Striker VX. He has 2 ore collectors collecting at the same time. Heroic Vindicator now. Shrunks down another Striker VX, but won't be able to freeze that one. Gets the barracks, gets the war factory. No more forward repairs, no more forward infantry. There is this spy disguised as a magenta Imperial warrior. Here comes the advance. Will he realize it's not that's a spy? He hasn't targeted down. It's coming in. I don't. Maybe he realizes it's a spy. Maybe it's not. No, he doesn't. And claims 2 tsunami tanks. Means it's used for them to crush a whole bunch of infantry. And almost this charge is still active. So now there's 1 tsunami tank remaining, and the spy is still alive. The spy, however, can go down to the splash damage to the Wave Force artillery, charging on up, takes down that barracks, was it? Trying to line up a shot on perhaps on these 2 multi-gunner turrets, does shrunk it down. There are 2. Oh, and the Heroic Vindicator takes out the heroic Wave Force artillery. Striker VX does not get a kill there. There are a lot of multi-gunner turrets here. He does sell one of them off. Sells off another one. Yard mini sub coming for some harassment. There's a command post that can also be destroyed. These ore collectors are still here, including the elite ore collector, Defender Corps. Interesting. And we got a engineer. Is it for the observation post? The observation post would be great for the Wave Force artillery if he rebuilds a Wave Force artillery piece. He lost his tech up war factory, Mecha Bay. Drops down to the freezing beam, and there goes the war factory. He does claim the observation post. There goes the Titan war factory. Generator core is still alive, as well as the 2 Striker VXs. Yari Miso has cleaned up this refinery, has not cleaned up the command hub. Could put the Yari Miso onto the build location to be extra annoying. Because can't build it if it's a submerged unit there. fresh engineering bay. Is that spy still alive? Looks like engineer eyeing to claim that observation post. And that spy is still alive. Fresh dojo core. There's a number of... Oh. Something got upgraded there. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Also like the better bond, it's the better ability of ability. I forget that what's called. There's not a whole lot of javelin troops. There are 3, and not a whole lot of Apollos. Maybe rocket angels. Does take that out. Finding location. Naval dockyard currently not teched up. Perhaps signs for more yard mini subs. The captured or the bride tsunami tank is still alive as well. Oh, a frozen Yuriko. Ugh. I would love to see that Yuriko getting some great work done. Not every day you see commandos. Is that a Yard mini sub? I think that's a Yard mini sub. Yep. Subterranean submersible. Here comes the aircraft carrier bombing this refining location. Athena's coming for some sieging attacks. The spy is still alive. Masts it off, and there goes the upgraded dojo for Mech Bay Corps. I know there's people developing balance mods. I always have good. Here's some of my suggestions for balance mods. The rapid upgrade. There could be for one of the protocols. Perhaps maybe that make it so that all future dojos, naval dockyards, and mecha base, perhaps this could be a final tier 1, immediately start as tier 2 instead of just tier 1 as a powerful protocol. Here comes the final squadron. I sort of have a similar idea for Soviets. One of the protocols could be unlock Tesla tanks. And so you can just build Tesla tanks. Granted, I really don't know what mods are out there, but there's probably some good mods out there that probably even already done the things I mentioned. But honestly, something that could be useful is like having the was it Iron Maidens? Not Steel Run, but the Iron Maidens, the Archer Ladies. What they're called again? I forget what the Archer Ladies are called. I want to say Hand Maidens, but that's Total War Warhammer 2. Tsunami tanks, tank busters are here, but there's a good number of peacekeepers here. And guarding tanks can easily crush them, especially that captured tsunami tank. And the allied player has this observation post here, so he knows when his opponents are attacking and when he's going to defend. Oh, a seaweed! Does freeze the refinery.
I don't like this.
He does get shrunken there. And there goes that heroic indicator. Let's take out the refinery and more ore collectors. This one's down as well. Oof. Ooh, Shogun battleship. Good kills there. Apollos come and try and chase them down. The number of chopper VXs on the ground as well takes out one Apollos. 2 swimming wings in the water. He needs some refinery cores. There's so many ore collectors. He needs a crusher crate. Shogun battleships being deployed on out. That's caught that infantry, and that's probably going to be game. That's tank busters, that's the only source to pull back all the armor. While there are 2 Shogun battleships to take out the Athena. Is Athena's? Athena cannons? Athena cannons. Does take out another Athena, only 1 remains, but the damage may be already done. This Athena is going to get hit. Does take out not any of the Striker VXs. Does swap them around. Very nice. But there's a lot of veteran Javelin troops there, which they are currently on the ground. He needs to force move them and crushes them all. The Empire play has hold. He still has a tier 3 naval dockyard. While he doesn't have, he may just need to focus on defensive ground forces and refineries. Or he has to make what he does and win the game now. The Sea Wings will provide him quite a bit of anti-air, but there's a lot of...
We better clear out. I don't like this. We better clear out.
He needs to get back out in the water. Though he's not splitting up his does take out that Striker VX or Chopper VX before it gets on the ground. But all of those Sea Wings now are frozen and can't sink on down because the ice floats. At least water H2O ice. And single dolphin will get quickly. Oh, we'll get heroic. And we'll start to freeze these Shogun battleship. Final squadron being pulled on in. Onto the aircraft carrier. Looks like a sudden ambush came on in as well. And misses. Both those Shogun battleships are now down. And that dockyard's going down with no income whatsoever. I think that's it for the Empire player. He just couldn't keep his infrastructure in the field because a tier 2 cryo shot or cryo blast can freeze a war factory, allowing him to instantly kill it. And he had no crusher crane for all of these ore collectors. That's maybe a heroic Sea Wing. That is a heroic Sea Wing. I doubt that's going to make a huge difference. MCV's up north. Last refining location. Oh, I suppose this one's still here. It's frozen. He has plenty of ore collectors to replace it. And that's the end of the game. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.